Sarangees. Welcome to Chasing K-Dramas, the podcast that dissects popular Korean dramas episode by episode. We dig into the characters, themes, and everything in between. I'm Chrissy Choi, and I'm here with my co-host,
Dulcé Sloan. Brat, 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 brat. I don't know if that's appropriate, and when have I ever cared?
do it every time. Love it.
Love it, love it. So we are still on the road to 10,000 Sarangees because Chrissy hits goals. You understand? She is goal-oriented. She's goal-motivated, okay? She play an instrument. You can't tell her nothing. So you got to be sure to hit subscribe on the YouTube and tell all your friends and all your drama addicts about us.
Yes.
And be sure to join our official fan club, Club Sarangees, on the Substack, where you can get bonus content and read our newsletter for $6 a month. We have two live shows coming up in Marzo.
Mm-hmm.
So next week.
Next week.
No.
Next week.
Really?
Next week, March 7th.
Shit.
I know.
I hope it's not freezing. There's a blizzard like now.
There's a blizzard now. They're digging out of it, though.
Jesus
God.
God.
Oh, my gosh.
So we have two live shows coming up. Next week on March 7th, we're going to be at Blurred Con. Blurred for Black Nerd in Washington, D.C. With a live show and a panel. And I'm going to be doing comedy.
Yep.
And so please check out details at blurredcon.org for more info. And we'll also be doing a live taping of the final episode of Dynamite Kiss on March 21st in Los Angeles at the Improv Lab with a special guest. So check out our website for more information.
Yes. Very exciting stuff. Look at us. We're like on the road. We can say we were on the road.
Listen, we're just having, so Sarangees, we're looking for a place to record in New York.
Yes.
I recommended Caveat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know people have done podcasts there.
Okay.
Union
Union Hall, get back to us.
Hall, get back to us, por favor.
I would love to be back in Park Slope.
I never knew where Union Hall was. I just went. And did
I
my
think
shows
it's
in
Park
London.
Slope. Yeah,
I
it's
know
around
Brooklyn.
there. Yeah, huh? It's Brooklyn.
I know it's Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
It was hard to get to from Astoria.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
My dream one day is to perform at the Bell House.
Oh my gosh. I used to go to the Bell House events. They would have like 90s night. It was so much for like massive dance parties.
Yes.
We'd have the time of our lives. But yes, that is the dream.
Is the Bell House.
Yeah.
Bell House.
We can do a double. You do comedy and then we do the podcast.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I'd love to perform there and do stand up. And those two groups of people together might get us a full Bell House. So just trying to see. But we are looking for venues in New York. So if you know of any venues in New York, if you have a venue for us in New York, we would love to perform. We would love to record the podcast there. So I'm really excited. I'm back on the road.
Yes. Any shows?
So I have shows in Virginia coming up on the February 26th.
This episode goes live next week.
So I'm going to be at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club.
Okay.
From March 9th to the 15th. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to be in Ohio doing a run of shows March 27th to the 29th. And then Rooster Teeth Feathers in San Jose, April 23rd to the 26th. Oh, and I'm doing Netflix as a Joke.
Yes, that's coming up.
And so I have a solo show on May the 8th at the Improv.
I got to put that on the calendar.
And then Lizzo's doing a Lizzo and Friends show on the 7th at the Greek Theater.
Okay. And
the last time I was at the Greek Theater was watching my uncle perform.
The Greek is one of my favorite venues in Los Angeles.
I'd only been there because my uncle was performing because it was a freestyle show. Mm-hmm. And so he was the headliner because
I love it.
My uncle is the king of freestyle.
That's so cool.
And when I tell black people, it's like, your uncle's a rapper. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about freestyle rapping.
Oh.
It's a singer. It's a style of music. It's like, think of it like, it's like Lisa and all of them. I truly don't know how to describe it.
I'm like staring at you.
Yes. But like, he had this song that was huge in the 90s called the Spring Love and Because I Love You were his two like biggest songs that he had.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we celebrated, you came to my house to celebrate Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah, we did. Chinese New Year. So much happened since the last record.
Yeah.
I had my birthday party too.
Yep.
I had my birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year.
Seollal in Korean.
Yes.
Yes, happy Seollal. Happy Year of the Horse, little horsey.
Let me tell you something. I have not seen
Fire horse.
I'm gonna tell you something. I have not seen this many people, businesses, conversations about Lunar New Year in my entire life.
It was kind of annoying. So we went to Disneyland. I mean, the Disneyland stuff was cool.
Yeah.
Because they had Minnie in a hanbok. So I saw it online, but I was like on the lookout
I
for
would
her.
have cried if I was
I know,
you.
but I got the keychain. Very
If
cute.
I would have seen Minnie Mouse in like kente cloth, I'd have freaked
So
out.
Google, it's on YouTube, it's on socials. So people are like, oh my God. But Threads really annoyed me. Is it good?
Tasty.
Good. I like that. Hey T.
Shout out to Hazy.
Hey T is really good.
Okay.
But Threads, people were like, don't do this, don't do that.
People
I'm like,
were giving a lot of
y'all.
the rules, and I'm like, are y'all saying any of the nice stuff about this? Because like truly, like once we put this stuff up in my house, the whole vibe of my house felt different.
I thought I was walking into a Chinese house.
Gracias. Like,
Literally, I walk in. I was like, "Oh my God,
Chinatown." We went to 2 different 99 ranch markets.
Yeah.
I went to 2 different 99 ranch markets 3 times in 3 different days. Because we were getting all of the stuff.
Yeah.
And we were asking questions. We're just like, because we're still like, you don't know what you want, the right stuff in your house.
Yeah.
So we were getting stuff and we're asking people, well, what does this mean? What does
that's
this
sweet.
mean?
I'm glad people helped.
And so no one was like, oh, what? Why are you?
Because all of freaking America's now apparently celebrating Lunar New Year, which is great, which is cool.
And I think it's because that girl Sherry on TikTok told us we were all Chinese. Because we've all been through buying up all the jujubes, buying up all the goji berries, buying up all the apples, making our tea and everything. And I think because now Sherry told us, shout out to Sherry, because she told us we're all Chinese, we're like, well, of course I have to celebrate Lunar New Year.
So
I also feel like people want something to feel good about.
I know, and it kind of gives you something to like look forward to, and with everything happening right now,
everything
in the world,
going on, it's just like because like if Fire Horse was like it means change, it means political change, it means
a lot of political turmoil,
right? And so a lot of uproar, and I think people are just like, we need something.
Bring the horsey energy,
bring
make
the
changes,
energy, burn it
down,
burn it down, come through with this fire.
I did want to say this. Our last episode was with Rec
Yes.
Lee. People loved it.
Yes,
he was such a delightful guest. We should have him like once a season, I feel. I have not spoken to him, so this is us asking him if he listens. But
dear
Rec Lee.
Dear Rec Opa.
He's Dulcé. He's my age, I think.
Oh, he's Dulcé?
I think he's my age, yeah.
Dulcé, you have to come. I'm Luna, you have to come.
It was so good. It was really, really good. I think people really enjoyed it. So
he also like really watches the shows too.
I know. He like knows a lot, and I think a lot of our fans have said, "Oh, like you guys are bringing in people who don't have, who really don't watch shows." But I think that's kind of fun too, because that kind of like spices things up a bit. Because I feel like there's a monotony of like, of each episode we're talking about the podcast. I mean, the episodes all the time. But if you bring in an outside perspective, I think that kind of makes it fun. So the goal is we'll always have a mix. So yeah, I think that kind of, and we introduce the Korean dramas to people who normally wouldn't watch them. So.
I should ask Alex if he's watched anymore.
I could see him getting into.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was so into it.
Listen, he made the Tyler Perry comparison
he did.
Immediately.
He did. Okay, so today we're talking about episode 9 of Dynamite Kiss. Okay, guys. This was the episode. Finally. I was like, oh my God. So this is the episode we've been waiting for. Ji-hyeok finally learns the truth. Thank the Lord. Oh my God. So there's an engagement party that collapses. Literally. I was like, I can't do this anymore. But there's an engagement party that collapses after Ji-hyuk's mom dramatically faints. Fake faint.
Shout out to her.
I know. She's smart. She's a smart lady. Then Ji-hyuk overhears the truth about Tae-young not actually being married. And the long, painful misunderstanding arc finally dies. He then confronts her. He fires her. And then they have like a rain-soaked like confrontation situation. And then he spirals into full jealous mode when Seon-woo finally confesses to dear Tae-young. Okay? Anyways, then the episode ends with a very, very, very hot kiss.
God bless.
I watched that kiss scene like 3 times.
God bless.
I was like, okay.
I'm excited.
I love it. Okay.
Because now it's like he doesn't have to feel guilty. And she doesn't have to feel guilty. So you get to give a fun,
I know,
guilt-free smooch. Because you know who loves smooching? Me.
We all love smooching. That was a very nice kiss, though.
I'm always weirded out when people are like, I don't really like kissing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, kissing's nice. It's like such a strong form of I think kissing is more intimate than, you know?
You mean more intimate than someone entering your body?
Yeah, I think kissing is more like, you know.
Someone entering your body. Yeah, that part.
I don't know. I feel like kissing is more like, you know, you're speaking with, you know, I don't know, you're like face to face. I love that song. I love that soundtrack.
But you can only kiss face to face.
Yeah, you can't kiss.
There's no other way to
know. It's only face.
That's where your lips are. I've got other lips, but that's different kind of kissing.
It's very different. Okay, so opening scene. Okay, he finally discovers the truth. Okay, so like it opens back. Okay. Mm-hmm. You hear Chuni being like, "Como?" like "Tarimi como," and he's just like flabbergasted. Couple things about this. He clearly, how did they not see him? Because he's literally directly across from them.
The way people don't see each other on a Korean drama is always wild to me. But I've also not been able to find one of my friends who was standing directly behind me. So
just like I was like, what is happening?
We've all looked for somebody and the person was right here just slightly out of their peripheral.
Yeah.
But also if you're not paying attention.
He's literally there.
That's the camera angle, girl.
Oh my gosh.
But like you've not seen somebody who was like right there or right there. Listen, it's not 100% nuts.
It was just funny the way he's just
But the camera angle is like, but they were, you know, they're in their own little world. Yeah. But also he was like very wide in the open.
I know.
I still think it's crazy that you thought that they were invited to this thing.
I know because I forgot this. I think Rec also missed that too.
Also thought the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I guess it's in that scene that night before when they're with Chun and they're shopping, right? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I just thought he like invited his colleagues, and I was like, well, that's kind of nice.
He wouldn't invite her. Silly lady.
So it was really funny because when they're overhearing, so Tarim and Seon-woo, they see their friends, and their friends are like, oh, y'all are still like hanging out? Why don't y'all get married? And you're like,
we're brother and sister. And he was like, brother and sister.
I do have to say, Ji-hyeok looked really good in that suit, in that tux. He needs to be in suits, tuxes, hair slicked back. He is incredibly handsome.
I really wish they would stop putting his hair on his forehead.
Yeah.
Get his hair off his eyebrows.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
For who?
Yeah.
For what?
And then there's like a montage of his mom. His mom's wearing the white dress. It made me laugh. I know it's an engagement party, but we talked about that last time. That just made me, I was like chuckling to myself.
Would a white dress, like
if you go to an engagement party, you're not going to, like an American engagement party, you're not showing up in white.
I guess have the customs changed so much where white no longer means death, like mourning?
Yeah, I think it's very, I told you, remember we talked about weddings being like either like, it's super casual in Korea. Like people just show up in like jeans and stuff. It's just weird. It's like a very I just don't think it's like a big deal for them, you know? And it's only in America. It's like you have an opportunity to dress up, you know? It just made me laugh though, because I was like, oh, she's really wearing like a white dress.
Because she is sacrificing herself.
She is. And then there's that random scene, like Ji-hye and Mr. Ma, they're like, they have the USB and they're getting all excited because they're gonna like, I guess like, you know,
do a PowerPoint at this engagement.
Wedding. It made me laugh. Not the wedding, the engagement party. That made me laugh.
But they're trying to publicly destroy them, so that is a trope.
Bing. We go into the engagement party that collapses pretty much.
I thought that truly Ha-yeong was going to either have to be dragged down this aisle or she was going to destroy her dress or give herself food poisoning or something. I thought she was going to do something. So she doesn't do this because she's very uncomfortable.
Yep.
And she's being walked down the aisle. Also very uncomfortable. And then they start the ceremony and he goes to put the ring on her finger and she like crosses her finger.
Also,
And I was
I
like,
can't even do that.
oh yeah, it's just this.
I can't do it. I tried doing it. I guess, okay.
Yeah, you can.
That made me laugh, though.
But she was like, nope. And I was just like, did she just
That was so funny.
flag on the play for the ring?
I do have to say, so you know this engagement party, it's in Korean, it's called yak혼식.
This is a low-key wedding.
It was a wedding, and it made me, I was like, what the crap is happening? Because traditionally, I guess because it's a chaebol engagement party, they made it this way, but traditionally it's not.
It's just
no
the
one's
dinner.
walking down the aisle. Yeah, it's like a banquet. Like, it's a banquet. Like, my mom had hers. When my parents had it, dad had a suit. Mom had a hanbok on. So women usually wear hanbok.
Yeah.
And it's just close. The family comes together, and they exchange, and, like, they, like, cut a cake, and they eat, you know?
When am I going to have an opportunity to wear hanbok?
I know. We have to figure it out. Well, I guess, I thought about it. I was like, if I get married, like, maybe, I don't know. I don't want a hanbok wedding.
That's
I'm not very, like, into hanboks.
that's for the reception.
But usually the mommies do. But my mom told me, she's like, I don't want to wear a hanbok. She's like, I want to wear like a evening dress. I was like, okay,
Are we going to get to your wedding and I'm the only one with a hanbok on?
probably. That'd be so funny. I'm going to make sure that that's it. Yes.
But
It's like the equivalent of someone who's like, why did a black lady teach you how to play mahjong? Because I was texting my friends. I was like, oh my God. I sent them the thing. And they're like, Dulcé taught you how to play mahjong. I was like, yeah. And actually, she did a great job because everyone else is trying to taught me. I'm just like, or teaching me. I'm just like, what's happening? But it's
the cards.
Those cards.
So shout out to the LA
Yes.
Mahjong League.
Yes.
And Nancy and Ramon
Loved
and
it.
Sam. Thank you for letting me borrow the whole table setup. They let
Loved
me
it.
borrow the table. They let me borrow the Mahjong tiles and the instructions. If you're looking for a place to play Mahjong, it's the LA Mahjong League. They play
Yeah.
on Sundays. When I'm in town, I like to go.
Uh-huh.
Because there's the league play and then there's open play. And I usually do open play because
Yeah.
I'm not always in town for the league.
Yeah.
But Nancy made these cards.
Oh, heaven. It's like so helpful. I was just sitting there the entire time studying it. You saw me, right? I had it like propped up and I was like staring at it. And I was like, oh my God, I understand now.
Yes.
And it explains the scoring, what you're trying to do. Because when you have people like yapping and trying to explain it to you, you're just like, what is happening?
It's kind of like when people try to teach you how to play spades or dominoes,
Yeah.
where it's just the people yelling at you.
Yeah. It's
And I'm
that,
like,
yeah.
why am I in a trial by fire
Yeah.
for a game?
She does this with her finger, right?
She does that.
Blocks it. She blocks it, okay?
Literally throws up gang signs.
Blocks it.
Want to get married to you.
Then Mr. Ma is like queuing it up. He's by the laptop and he's ready to go. Also strange that Mr. Ma is at this engagement party, but sure. They're ready.
Wouldn't he be?
No, it's a family engagement. Yeah.
Da.
So then, out of nowhere, and like you can see Ji-hyuk's mom is like watching, and she's just like, "Oh, I got to do something," and then she like faints. I thought she really fainted. I thought she was sick.
I thought it was like, oh no, she's been bad the whole time. She can't handle that her Ji-hyeok is going to get married to this woman he does not love. I thought she was verklempt. I thought she was overwhelmed, and then she fainted. Have you ever fainted before?
Yeah. After my egg freezing, I was at the K-pop concert. I told you.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because that was wild. Yeah.
Oh, you should have done that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I felt fine after.
I almost fainted once.
It's actually quite scary because you know you're going down because you feel your body get really heavy and it just like, it goes black.
I had it where I felt the black and then I was able to, it was a quick drop and it come back. So I didn't even, I wasn't even anywhere close to the ground.
I didn't. So I was basically running out and I did it. And then I like opened the door and I came back. So like, but I felt like it's a wild feeling to be, because you're conscious, like you understand what's happening. You're like, I'm fainting.
It's like blackout drunk?
No. Very different. Ajuma faints, okay? Everyone's like, oh my God, he is so upset. He loves his mommy so much.
You know who wasn't upset?
The dad was just like, sir.
Chairman?
I'm like, sir, aren't you supposed to put on an act that you're this like family man?
That man was so mad that this woman fainted at this event. And so on the way to the hospital, she's in the car.
Okay, this part,
It was great.
I
was
was
great.
like,
and she's like, no, it's fine.
She literally pops up. She's like, I'm okay.
Are we gone yet? Are we done?
And I'm like, because he's like freaking out.
But what I think is interesting is that they didn't call an ambulance.
Oh, no. Kyung님's driving.
They put him right in the car. They put her right, and it was like, my mother. Put her in the car and everything. And she was just like, how'd I do?
I did this for you. Are you okay? And she's like, I did it for you, son. And I'm like, what?
And he's going, because then Kyungnim was driving and he's like, wait, what do you mean she's fine? He's like, because he wants to be so mad, but she's so happy. She's like laughing and she's like, I tricked you.
I know.
But at the moment, I was very proud of her.
Yes, I'm very proud.
Because this was her way of fighting back.
Yeah.
But it was genius because if she would have gotten up and said anything, it would have pissed the chairman off. It would have messed up anything that she was like, oh, honestly, in this moment, she leaned into her strength. Yeah. And her strength was being sick for 25 years.
And what I love about her character growth is, because she felt like she got support and confidence from Tarim's mom. I love that. Because it was through their conversation she realized, it's not her fault, but she just hasn't been there for her child.
Because she couldn't.
She couldn't be there. So now she's like, you know what? I'm going to try to take control. Let's do this. I don't want my child to give up his life because of me. So I'm going to fight back. And it gave her the courage. So I really, I think this is such a lovely storyline. I really liked it.
I'm excited for her because I want to see what other things she's going to do to help.
I mean, right. So then we jump. She's plotting divorce, which is great. We love that. And then there's this random cameo. We didn't watch this drama, but it's the two actors from $1 Lawyer. Okay. Yeah. So Nam Kung-min and Kim Ji-eun. So, the whole lawyers that come in and they're all acting a little bizarre.
Oh, the lady and the guy.
Yeah. They're pow,
what the hell is this?
I know. So that's a cameo from the drama from $1 Lawyer.
It makes me not want to watch that drama.
And I guess the shtick is I guess he offers services for $1, 1 won. That's why it's $1 Lawyer.
And then he gets what part of your settlement? Like he's JD Wentworth some shit.
Or was it Jacoby and Myers?
Jacoby and Myers, and then
Who was the New York one? The guy died.
I don't know, but I remember the strong arm John Foy from Atlanta.
Sweet James. They're Sweet James.
Oh, Sweet James. Let me tell you something. I saw that giant billboard. I'm like, I wonder if Sweet James is single.
Oh, no. So he's old now. So Sweet James is a little bit older. He's on TV now. So it's very different from the billboard.
How old is that billboard?
I think it's I think he's in his late 40s, early 50s. 50s?
I'm in my early 40s.
He just looks older now. Yeah.
Sweet James. What's up, baby? Want to piss off your ex-wife? Come holler at the kid. I know he got it. Them billboards ain't cheap. So, hey, if you want to...
Sweet James is doing well.
Listen, Sweet James, can you give me... I will have a sweet baby James. I'll have a baby Sweet James.
I'm trying to remember the New York one that was all over the subways because one of the guys died. Our New York Sarangees, they got to tell me. Yeah, it's all over the subway. Celino and Barnes.
Oh, yes. I remember they had a sketch about it on SNL, and the audience... You could tell that the audience... had no idea.
Oh yeah, because
happening.
A lot of them are just tourists.
Very New York centered, and they're tourists. A very New York centered sketch, and those people waited for years to get those tickets, and they're doing the Celino and Barnes sketch, and people are like, But JD Wentworth, on the other hand,
JD Wentworth,
877 cash now. I don't even know what he's selling.
And then there's 1-800-588
Empire.
Today.
He's selling carpet.
So the lawyers are they're representing his mom, and they're basically saying that she has a case, right? Because she helped create the business, which was an interesting point that I guess it was kind of insinuated, but anyways, they want her to be normal, don't say anything, and they're going to figure this out, okay? And then at the same time, the chairman is asking Ji-hye to accelerate the wedding, right? Right? Because they basically left the wedding open-ended. And then Ji-hyuk's mom...
So the chairman wants to accelerate the wedding because he wants to get this business deal to go through.
Yes.
Okay, because they're trying to expand.
And then he's also worried, if we stall the wedding, Ha-yeong is hot commodity, right? There's other chaebols who want to marry her too. or marry into the family. That's great.
good.
That's lovely. Let's sell her like a cow.
Gotta
But
get my next life.
yes, but then Ji-hyuk's mom tells him that he needs to start living his life. Stop sacrificing yourself for me. Let me do this.
I'm fine.
You do you. Love someone, like marry someone that you love, which is nice, okay? Then he goes home and he's like, oh, what do I do? Do I like pursue Tae-young? And he's all like, you know,
Is it a
knickers are in a
or
twist.
be by yourself? Like it's
Yeah.
this is who you have because you don't want Ha-yeong. So what are you talking about?
Okay, so the next day at work, there's
Mad.
shenanigans. So he's like
Awful.
mad, which I kind of like don't blame him.
I get it, but also shouldn't he have been happier because now you know she's not married?
He's so torn. So this was interesting because he like is hounding her over like an invite to the exhibition, and I'm like, it's an invitation, chill out. But I loved how it was in the POV. It's kind of like the spider. The POV. They had the POV of the document.
Yes.
It felt very silly. I felt like I was watching a cartoon. The way they were acting was very cute. And then he like pulls out the pointer thing at one point. It pulls it on her. That made me laugh.
It's like, oh, we gonna be okay. You want to be professional? Let's be professional. You want to point at stuff? I'm gonna point. Where do we got to get some of these pointers?
I know. I actually was gonna look online for them and just have them. So stupid. Okay, then. This is so like just so silly. But Ha-yeong comes, okay? They're chatting, okay? They got a debrief, right? So basically, he tells Ha-yeong that he knows the truth.
Thank God.
And then Ha-yeong's like, thank the Lord because you don't think I'm a hussy no more, okay?
Now I ain't a floozy.
Yeah. So she's like, oh my God, like I can just live my life now, you know? And he's like, okay. Then he tells him the situation or tells her the situation with his mom. And he's like, hey, let's just keep things as is because I'm helping my mom. And she's like, got it. Okay. And then I thought this was so funny. He's like leaning like yeah. So like
This made me so mad. It was the most far-reaching. It was such a stretch.
Stupid.
So apparently, I don't know if he's supposed to be whispering in Ha-yeong's ear to tell her this plan, but from the way that Tae-young sees it, it looks like that they are
making out.
Which trope? Ting?
Kind of. Because yeah, it's like the fake out. It's
it's the fake out trope. So
Yeah.
Trope Tracker, ting. But also it is it's the leaning up against the wall and a door thing.
Yes.
So it's a 2-in-1 trope.
Oh yeah, technically yes.
Because we're getting the lean up against the
because
wall.
he's like shh. Yeah.
So we get the lean up against the wall and the misunderstanding of a situation.
Yes. Then yeah, Tae-young's like, oh my God, they're making out, and like of course she's like all flustered and all stupid stuff. But then Ha-yeong, okay, this part confused me because he tells Ha-yeong to keep quiet, like, hey, let's just keep things as is. People are gonna think that we got to still make it seem like we're engaged.
For whose benefit?
For the divorce.
Yes,
right?
right.
So then she's like, okay, but then she like, as soon as she leaves, she goes up to Tae-young and she's like, the cat's out of the bag. And I'm like, why are you opening your mouth?
Because now she can go and pursue Sonu.
Okay.
And it's not a problem. Because now she can go, hey, he knows. So then none of us have to lie anymore.
true.
So
It's
you
true.
don't have to be you don't have to pretend to be married to Sonu. So now since you don't have this fake husband, now I can real pursue him.
Yeah.
And then he's not going to treat me like I'm a home wrecker because you're not actually married. Because when she walked up to him, I was like, why would she do that? And she was like, oh, she needs her to know that she knows. So now her and Ji-hyeok, so now Tae-young and Ji-hyeok can pursue what they want to pursue because
she needs her out of the way because she doesn't want Hanu to still like Tae-young. Got it.
But she also wants Tae-young to be able to talk to Ji-hyeok because I think she knows Ji-hyeok likes Tae-young.
Yeah. So for this week's segment, we're going to talk about the OST, the soundtrack, because also we just said that this episode was just like great.
Perfect.
With all the needle drops. Okay. Let's start with, I'm going to start with our favorite song. Face to face.
Wait, I do that because I don't speak Korean.
Oh, no, I don't even know the words.
Okay.
So I have a weird thing. I'm really bad with lyrics. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Korean or English. I'm just bad at lyrics. So like I'll say stuff, I'll be singing along. So I'm, the pitch, rhythm, perfect.
Yes.
Words, not so much.
I'm bad at songs in Spanish.
But Face to Face, The Stray. There is the keyboardist's name. His name is Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Jack. And then the vocalist, his name is, I guess it's London. It's L.NDN.
Gross.
Okay. So they had, I guess they were like in a band, but they reformed the band, and they had a comeback with this song called You No No or something. Anyways, they're releasing music that is made up of K-pop's unique ballad sound and delicate vocals, and people really like them. And then they have an interesting YouTube. I think the lead singer has like very long hair. I was like watching anyways. I love this song. It's such a good song. The next song is Special Day, Kim Min-seok. That's the intro song. Yeah. So Kim Min-seok is part of a group. It's a duo called Mellowmance. I love this group. They sing like ballads and like upbeat things. But I feel like they're doing a ton of K-dramas. They do a lot of OSTs. So you would recognize he's the voice. He's in the Business Proposal soundtrack. You know that track in K-pop Demon Hunters? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the guy. It's the same guy in the same group.
Did he do
That's his voice.
Golden?
He didn't do Golden. No. Golden is completely different.
Okay.
That's EJ and those girls. No, completely
he
different.
Didn't do the Saja Boys one?
No, he didn't, because they actually, I think they just licensed the song, but the song that they played in K-pop Demon Hunters was the title track, I believe, in Business Proposal, the drama.
So this is my question.
Yeah.
Do we think that the Fire Horse is going to steal the honeymoon?
In the OST world, the artist, he's sung 8 solos. He's done 12 songs as a group. So they've been in 20 OSTs in total, which is crazy.
He's buying a house.
I know.
He's
so and then
all the ones.
he was also in Can This Love Be Translated. So like basically every time I watch a current drama, I hear this man's voice, and I'm like, good for him. He's getting paid. And then the other song that I really like is another ballad. It's the one by a female artist named Wendy. I love Wendy.
I know you love Wendy.
She's in a girl group called Red Velvet. It's an SM group. I've loved Red Velvet. They've been out. SM Entertainment. So it's a label. SM is one of the longest, like most, I guess it's like the OG K-pop label. Yeah. Lee Soo-man is the owner and creator of the label. Very famous.
Does
but
he have any
SM.
kids?
Oh, yeah, he has children, yeah. SM has, like, Girls' Generation, Super Junior. They have Red Velvet. They used to have... BTS is Hype.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's separate. But I love Red Velvet. They're just, like, they were really quirky when they first came out. Like, I really love their songs. She is their lead vocalist. She has a voice of an angel. She can sing really, really well. Like, she is a singer. It's so funny how she got started. I didn't realize this, but she won in 2010. She submitted, they had like a global, I think she's from Canada. They had like a global competition that she signed up for. And then she made it to the finals, and that's how she got discovered. Then she auditioned and all of that. But she is really like, she's in variety shows. She was in a show called We Got Married. Have we talked about We Got Married? It's a Korean variety show where literally these K-pop artists and celebrities, they get married. So you get teamed up with another like actor and actress, and you have fake marriage, and you're like married, and they film you like you're in a house and you're like playing house. But she was also a cast member on SNL Korea, which is very interesting.
They're doing it SNL UK now.
SNL Korea's been around for a while. I think it's the first one actually that went like that's their first like franchise outside of the US.
I think that's the one where they did like a kimchi slap, like when like an American actress went on and did a kimchi slap.
Very clever. It's like a really fun show. People really like it. Yeah,
I had no clue.
Listen, comedy in Korea. Maybe we'll go to Korea. We go to comedy shows.
I was watching a Korean. I cannot remember her name, but there's a Korean comedian that I follow, and she does very physical. Very physical comedy.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is.
But yeah, so she sings a song, "Say You Love Me." So it's the one that da-na-na-na.
I didn't see Trolls.
No, that's the song in the OST. Okay, anyways, so she sings that.
I think it's great. You know what? I like the fact that you don't know what the words are.
Yeah, I don't. The English title is Say You Love Me, and the Korean title is 한마디면 돼요. Interesting. So again, translation issue, right? Say you love me is say you love me.
Right.
But then in Korean, 한마디면 돼요, one word is enough.
That's a lot happening.
So basically it's saying like one word. So that word is love me.
Ah.
Saying you love me is enough.
I think sometimes we need to just let stuff get translated like it's translated.
I know. I kind of like it. Oh, and then the final ballad that was always playing is called A Lie That Says I'm Fine. So dramatic.
Oh yeah, we talked about this needle drop.
Yeah, it's called Chon Sang-gun is the singer. He was also in a K-pop competition show, and then he won. Or did he win? He appeared, and then he does a bunch of like OSTs now. So A Lie That Says I'm Fine. The Korean title is 슬픈 거짓말. Oh, sad lie.
Ooh.
슬픈 거짓말.
This is the first time where the English one probably tells us more about the song than the Korean.
Yeah.
Interessante.
Yeah. There's a really cute one that they play for Seon-woo and Ha-yeong. And I think it's by Abel. Korean word is 사랑이란 건 love is.
Yeah.
That was our deep dive into the musical world of Dynamite Kiss. So then at work, Ji-hyeok gives Hattie multiple opportunities to admit, the truth, okay? He's just waiting. And she keeps on like deflecting or ignoring. Like at one point it's like, are you sure you have a kid? Because some like program, I don't know, I forget, they're talking about some program and the other moms are like, oh, these are the type of classes. So he's trying to get her, right? Then finally.
But I don't understand why he's even
trying to fish?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just like wants, but I mean, if you think about it,
He
if you
wants
put
her to
yourself
tell
in
him
your,
the truth?
like if you put yourself in his shoes, it's like this person has been like deceiving you this entire time.
Yeah, but if she tells the truth,
Yeah.
then she can definitely lose her job.
Yeah. So they're in the office. Then he tells her, he's like, I know the truth. She's like, oh my God. Okay. There's a needle drop. All of it. She's upset. He fires her. So it's this whole thing. It's a very dramatic way, right? So she's really sad. She's scared. She's like imagining stuff like, oh my God. Because you remember at one point her like colleagues, like she's like fantasizing that her colleagues are like mad at her.
They're gonna hate her.
All of that. Then like it's sad. It's like a mopey montage. She's like walking in the rain. Like she's like running through the rain, music, blah, blah. She goes sees her mommy. Her mom's just like going to get discharged. Yay, finally. And
Because
then
her mother's been in the hospital for 17 months.
yeah, exactly. And then her mom's like, I'm so proud that you have a job. You're able to like pay for the bills. And she's just like, oh my God, I'm going to get fired. What do I do? So then she decides, you know what? I got to talk to Ji-hyeok and like fight for my job. Okay.
I have to confront him.
Okay. This scene annoyed the crap out of me, okay? So she's like, it's raining, okay? She's running, she's like walking in the rain. She doesn't get wet at all.
No.
I was like, this is silly. She's texting. He's not picking up. But then she goes to his house. She's like, hey, I'm in front of your house. And then she's just waiting in the cold. And then out of nowhere, he appears with an umbrella, which is a trope, you know, the cover.
Ting.
Ting. He covers her. And then they like look at each other. It's very, and then they go to his house. And then she tells him, she's like, I had to do it. I had to do it, bro. Like,
My mom's sick.
my mom's sick. I've been trying to get jobs for like 10, 15 years. I couldn't get
Couldn't get a
It's
job.
also like heartbreaking. Like, she's like, I tried so hard.
She's
to
been
get a
literally,
job.
because like,
It's so upsetting.
just because she went to some no-name university, she can't get a good job because she doesn't have the proper pips and insignia and proper, I guess, connections to get a good job. So she was trying, but you know, he tells her the circumstances and that she lied and committed fraud, and there's so many reasons for him to be upset with her.
No, and I don't blame him. At least in the beginning, it'd be kind of weird if he was just like, "Oh my God, hey, I love you. Let's be together. You know what I mean? Like, this is more realistic. She lied to him. She did at the end of the day. A lot.
A lot.
And he's like, you committed fraud.
Yeah.
This is fraudulent. Like, and it's her also, like, she's an employee of his. She's an employee of the company. So if you think about it. She lied to get a job. That's like a big freaking deal. You can get sued, you know?
But she did make them a lot of money.
She's doing a great job.
She's doing a great job.
She's a good little worker bee. She's good. She's good.
It's like that kid who pretended to be a doctor and was actually helping people.
So it's like, you know, what do you do?
Yeah, people don't get upset if you lied on a resume unless you do a bad job.
That's true.
So she gets back home.
Oh, yes.
And Sonu, who I like less and less every single episode. So he tries to comfort her, and then he unexpectedly expresses him feelings for her.
Oh.
And he asked her to take her time.
Okay, so we got to talk about this. This is a trope, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know it's bad freaking news.
Yep.
In a drama, or I guess in person, too.
And in person,
in real
too.
life. When you confess and you have to tell the person because they're so shocked that they can take their time. I feel bad for him. All he had to do was just wake up, you know? And he didn't. And, like, he just should have, like, honestly, if he would have just told her earlier in the series, I think it would have been fine.
Here's the thing. It's another one of those situations where it's just like, it's in the same way it's like, well, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
It's, you don't know what you have until somebody else wants it.
Yes.
And I've seen this, and I don't know who does this more, men or women. I think
everyone does. I think it's
I
human
think
nature.
everyone does. It's human nature. But, like, if I like you, I like you. Mm-hmm. And I am never trying to tell somebody that I like them. Ever.
You've never tried telling them?
Any time that I have, it hasn't gone my way except once. So I don't say anything.
I think you should say it. Who cares?
Me, bitch. I
know. But it's like,
I also you've met me.
if you really like them, you should just tell them.
Yeah, but here's my thing. You've met me. You think I can hide it well? Just because I didn't say I like you didn't mean I'm not doing things.
Well, we also say this. You say stuff like to me, like, you know, when I don't like someone, I really flirt with them.
No. When I think I can't pull somebody, I flirt with them. When I really like somebody, I can't function as a grown-up.
That's what I'm saying. So how would they know that you like them?
Because if I know,
You get what I'm saying, right? You're like, hello.
But,
and then you like walk away. How would they know?
Because if it's somebody that I'm going to see on a regular basis, I can't keep pulling that, right? If you haven't let me know that you like me, I'm really not going to say anything. I'm not. I'm not. And then because here's the thing, it's my one is the one where it's just like the ones that you think. I hate the one where it's just like you like them and they figured out that you like them, and then just randomly they'll say something like, "Oh, well, I'm not the guy for you," and I was like, I didn't say anything to you.
Okay, that's really weird and presumptuous.
Yes.
These men are weird. Okay.
But he wasn't wrong.
I just want to say this. I think if you like someone who's a decent person, I think you shoot your shot. Because at this point, the jig is up. You're fucking like in your 40s. What the fuck are we doing? You like someone? Who the fuck cares? Decent person? Shoot your shot. They say no? Great. You move on. You find another person.
I don't have anybody I like right now.
Okay. That's what I'm just saying for the future.
She took her time. He said take your time, and she took it.
She's taking it. She avoids him. But then the next day at work, okay? Mm-hmm. There's a scene where Tae-young helps a cleaning lady, pick up toilet paper that fell, okay? She's helping. And then Ji-hyeok walks and he's like, reminded of the moment of when he fell of the tangerine. And I was like, okay, Araso. And I kind of rolled my eyes.
Man, I got to stop dropping food in the ground.
I know. She's going to start being like, I help everyone.
It's like, sir.
And then this is interesting. So this Tae-young, Ji-hye plot, fascinating. Okay, so Ji-hye decides to send the incriminating photos to Tae-young's dad, so Ha-yeong's dad. Okay, but then Tae-young is there watering or whatever, intercepts, tells Ji-hye, hey, this is weak sauce. Like, what are you trying to do? You got to team up with me. We got to plot together, right?
Which she didn't.
And then
I don't understand the point of his character.
I know. So then he's like, he offers her his help. And then at one point, he's like, your plan was naive, little girl. And he calls her like baby. And he's like patting her. And I was like, I want her to punch him. I want her to fucking punch him. I don't like him. That's so fucking condescending.
Yes.
Yeah, and she used to like him. And he left her for someone else. And then he comes crawling back after he gets divorced, pulling this shit.
I don't know what the point of his character is. I don't know if it's to offer humanity to Ji-hye.
But I mean, I'm assuming there's more like corporate shenanigans going to start happening, right?
The thing is, he's jealous of I think what's actually going to happen is I think he's going to try to steal Natural Baby. I think that's what his plan
that's what I'm
is.
saying. That's a corporate shenanigans. The whole point of this is like he's trying to take it over, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's going to trick Ji-hye, in my opinion. Okay. So then he also he sees Ji-hyeok and Tae-young leave together, okay? Mm-hmm. Because where were they going?
I don't know.
Oh, they're like going on an interview or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we jump to the hospital. Basically, Tae-young's mom, she is getting discharged. Mm-hmm. Ji-hyeok's mom has nowhere to go.
Because she's also being just discharged and hiding from her husband at the same time. Because it's literally like, I was just sitting there and I wanted to go, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah.
Because she's literally like peering around corners like,
yeah, I know.
running away from her husband.
So then Tae-young's mom offers Ji-hyeok's mom to stay with her.
It's like, of course, we're best friends.
It's very sweet. Okay. And then.
So now Ji-hyeok's mom is going to be living with Tae-young and Tae-young's mom. Which means he's going to be there all the time. So
then there's this weird press conference, like interview situation.
That's where they go, yes.
Yeah. For this photo exhibition, okay? So Seon-woo's he's the photographer, right? Mm-hmm. But then before that, they have a little showdown, okay?
A la Britney Spears.
Ji-hyeok's just like, I know the truth, okay? Or, yeah, he's like, you're a good actor. And Seon-woo's just like,
what you mean?
This part was interesting, right? While they're having this, there's a really good needle drop, but I couldn't find the song. I don't think it's a song that was in the soundtrack. Oh. But they did a really good job with, like, the music, I felt. So he says that he's going to take care of Tae moving forward. 책임질 거예요. And then Ji-hyeok goes, and who are you to do that? And then Seon-woo's like, I'm the one who knows her best and worries about her most. And then the music, the beat drops. I like that. So there's a trope. Trope time. I think Seon-woo, so I think Kim Woo-jun, the actor who plays him, he is the most attractive when he's a little bit edgy.
I think he was
very sexy here.
I think they put something, like, all of a sudden his shoulders were I was like, this must be the ultimate, like, I don't know if he had just worked out or.
He has nice arms.
I can tell.
He has nice arms.
You know I love arms.
He has nice arms.
That's how New Orleans got me. That's how that young man got me, was the arms, right? You can catch me with an arm. Okay. And so I'm thinking, okay, I think he was working out during the course of the shoot of the show. Because in this scene, I'm just like, what did they throw in his shirt?
His hair looked good. I just like it when he has a little bite to him. Because he's charismatic, actually. And I was like, okay, I kind of want him to play like an asshole role, you know? He'd be a good cool chaebol, you know?
Oh.
Good cool chaebol. But he looked good. He got arms.
But then he looks very nice. And this is... So in this interview, there are shenanigans going in this interview. And so they're competing with each other and their jealousy is getting very, very heightened. And you're watching Tae-young go, what the hell is going on? And the interviewer is completely oblivious.
No one knows. Everyone's just
no one can sense this tension, which I think was weird. And let you know this interviewer is trash, because a good interviewer would have been able to sense the tension going on between these two. Yes. And my girl what moment is when Ji-hyeok accidentally slings water in this man's face like a Bad Girls Club reunion. And then Seon-woo, I remember pausing my TV. I think I texted you. No, I didn't text you because I knew you hadn't watched it. But I remember going, I can't text her. This is insane. And I remember pausing my TV going, what? And then I was like, I hope Seon-woo does it. I hope he gets revenge. And then Seon-woo does it back. And I'm just like, this is... Well, because it was like Ji-hyeok kind of like tips his over. Seon-woo slings his. And I was like, what are we...
It's so silly.
...doing? And then they get up. And then Tae-young's like, okay.
It's really bizarre. Very...
But also just like, both of y'all should be grown enough and professional enough to not be doing this on wax.
Yes.
So why are y'all acting a donkey to promote this exhibit, talking about Tae-young in a third person, and then she realizes what's happening and she's like, hey, what? None of it made sense.
And then if you notice at the very end, they like take a photo. Ji-hyeok is just like red. He's beat red.
Which I admire as an actor because I'm like, oh, his character's legitimately mad.
I know. And then actually, if you compare the two, Seon-woo is the more collected one. He was just like, oh, and at one point they were like shaking
hands real hard.
Okay, so then after this.
So Seon-woo invites Tae-young to dinner.
Yeah.
And she was like,
because she's kind of avoiding him right now.
And she's like, oh, because she still hasn't answered the question.
No, but he's like, hey, like, do you want to get food? He's like trying. And I was like, oh.
You should have been tried, Playboy.
He has tried. He used to cook for her all the time. You saw the little ramen bowl and now the panchan? He's a good guy.
I'm not saying that, but
he just didn't shoot his shot.
He didn't
shoot his shot. This is why you should shoot your shot. This is why everyone should shoot their shot.
All right.
Don't be as Seon-woo when you can be a
Ji-hyeok. Well, when I meet a fake married man, I will also send his fake wife to voicemail.
Don't be as Seon-woo, y'all. Don't be as Seon-woo.
Don't be as Seon-woo. Okay. But okay, I see when I find someone to shoot shots with. So Seon-woo.
Okay, so Seon-woo has the dinner. And then Ji-hyeok. They're in the office, right? But Ji-hyeok keeps on asking her questions. He's like, oh, come to my office. And he's like, did you do this? Did you do that? So he's like trying to buy time because he overheard Seon-woo asking Tae-young to dinner. So he's
but Tae-young don't want to go to dinner.
I know. So then they're in the office. Okay. And then Seon-woo's like calling her and she kind of like has her the phone in her hand. And then she tries to go. She's like, I have plans. Goodbye. And then she tries to exit.
Because she thinks that he's still in a relationship
Yes.
with Ha-yeong because they had because she fake caught them kissing.
He's like, I don't need to be with a man who's engaged. Right?
Which you don't need to be with a man who's engaged. I don't know who we're preaching to this evening. I don't know who needs to hear this good word.
Don't do it.
I'm talking a man, woman, animal, vegetable, mineral, chicks, ducks, mammals, and cats. You do not need to be dealing with a man who is engaged unless he is engaged to you.
Or even with someone. Doesn't matter. In a relationship.
Engaged. If you are any type of side accoutrement, if you are not main, you are side.
You don't want to be side. No. Okay. So then he's like.
But he's got her up against the door.
He's like, don't go.
Trope.
Then he bangs her against, not he doesn't bang her, but like he like shoves her against the wall, closes the door, okay? Super hot, okay? Okay. And then he goes, please, he's like, just eat with me instead. Go get dinner with me instead, right? And
get all the Korean barbecue, bitch. Get all the meats.
Yeah. She goes, I have plans. And then he goes, cancel them, okay? And this is where it gets different. So he switches from, he was speaking in 존댓말, which is honorific. And then he switches to 반말 at this point. And he goes, 가지마, 보내기 싫어. Don't go.
I know Kajima, I don't want to. It's in the song on TikTok.
Kajima?
He has all the things.
Kajima.
So this is okay. I will find the song.
Like Kajima.
I'll find the song when we go to do the other thing. Yeah.
So 가지마, 보내기 싫어. I don't want to send you away. When he said this, this was so sexy. That voice, his voice. Oh, anyways,
we got to teach Mr. Thomas his phrase.
Oh. Okay, and then
Thomas, you gonna have to learn Korean.
It's so hot, and then without another word, he goes in and he like kisses her, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so freaking hot. And she has her eyes open actually. She's stunned.
Let's not act like every Chris in a Korean drama is not somebody being stunned with their eyes open.
They're just like.
Also, but kissing somebody with your eyes open.
That's like,
You can't, because I remember kissing somebody and like after watching like Korean dramas for years, I'm just like, I'm gonna open my eyes for a second. They're so close to your face, you can't.
Well, wouldn't
see.
your eyes get crossed?
Yes, your eyes
Like-
get crossed. It's like 5 people are kissing you. You can't see. It's just right, and their heads turned to the side. So it's like they're too close to you.
Yeah. And then there's the needle drop. It's face to face. Yeah, and that's how it ends.
Thank God. Thank God. So listen, we finally hit a turning point. Thank God. The misunderstanding arc is over. Everybody knows. Sanu knows. Ji-hyeok knows. Ha-yeong knows. Tae-young knows. Everybody knows that this is not a real marriage. They are not together, but she is trying to keep her job. And so Ji-hyeok decides to go for Tae-young. Sanu confesses, and now he's trying to fight. And then Ha-yeong is trying to get Sanu to pay attention to her at any cost. And then Ji-hyeok's mom's like, I'm getting divorced. So she's fighting. And now Tae-young has to decide. But here's the thing. Tae-young has already decided. Because she's skirting Sanu and she's kissing Ji-hyeok.
I know.
Who she still thinks, because he was like, because when he said I know, he also didn't say I'm not.
No, so right now, here's the thing. I don't think she's kissing him back. This is more startled because that's why her eyes are open, because she's like, you're engaged, you psychopath.
Get off me.
Get off me. And then we see that in the next episode. But it's
Get off me.
It's like, get off me. Yeah. It's like, why are you kissing me?
These needle drops though?
I really, really like the needle drops in this episode because I always pay, because, I play music.
But it's, for me, the stopping, like this is the best editing of music into a drama.
Exactly. So this episode, especially the way, I wish they had that song on the OST, the one that they played when Seon-woo and Ji-hyeok are like, they're having their showdown, because it was such a good song. And the way they dropped the beat, it was like just perfect timing. I loved it. Yeah. And then I mentioned this already, but Kim Moo-jun, our Seon-woo, he needs to be an alpha male. Like, he is hot in these roles.
Well, he's because he finally got shoulders.
Yeah, no, I can see him. I feel like there's potential for him. I'm going to manifest a leading cold chaebol role for him.
To be a chaebol,
Chaebol.
you need shoulders. And he didn't have shoulders before.
Yeah.
Before
I mean, in Genie, he didn't.
No.
He was like a skinny little boy in Genie.
He was, let me tell you something. Soft shoulders. He looked like an egg wearing a jacket.
Do you think they work out in between?
Yes.
Yeah, in between
I think
shots?
before that scene, both of them were doing push-ups.
They should do that.
I don't know what you do for shoulders. I don't.
Yeah, you just do the thing.
The pull-ups.
Well, they have the bar. What is it? The
pull-up bar.
Not the pull-up bar, but they have the machines, the overhead press. Yeah.
Oh, the overhead
I do that
press.
at the gym.
I used to do that.
We gotta get. I'm determined this year to go and do more strength training, and I did a lot of strength during when I was training for the marathon. But now I'm 40. I don't want osteoporosis. You need bone health.
Also, women don't have a lot of upper body strength.
We don't.
But men don't have a lot of lower body strength.
I know. I have tons back. I'm fine here.
That's nature.
My legs.
That's nature.
Legs are good. Up here, I'm like.
If you're ever hanging out with a gentleman, and just want to break his brain for 2 seconds, because I used to.
That thing, the oh my god.
Oh, you lock your ankles and just.
Yeah, there's a Korean game. There's a Korean variety show game where you try to basically you try to open the other person's leg up with your I gotta show you it too.
Tell me more.
It sounds very weird the way you describe.
Well, because I remember this game we used to do in high school, and I always try to challenge my male friends to do it, and they won't do it with me. But you lay, because the girls could always flip the boys, but you lay hip to hip. I think I've talked about it before. And you kick your legs up, and then you lock the back of knees, and then you try to flip the other person over. And the girls, no matter how small, could flip the boys. I remember this tiny girl flipping football players, because just how women's bodies are set up.
Interesting.
Because we have hips to carry, literally to carry children.
Yes.
Who are our winners and our losers? Because I feel like the biggest loser, when I talk about the biggest,
go first.
Ha-yeong.
Oh, poor Ha-yeong. God, she's so
loser.
pretty. She's a chaebol daughter. And she goes for it. And
She does not have to be dealing with
She
this
could do better. She could do better.
That's one of those girls where you're just like, girl, why are you here? It's one of those really pretty rich girls that you see trying to date a DJ. And it's where's your dad?
I mean, I guess I understand why she likes him, because she grew up in the cold chaebol family.
He's a nice
and
man.
He's warm, and she's seeing all these qualities that she kind of craves, right? But then it's but he's not directing that towards you.
No.
He's just being kind to his kid.
He's also been very cold. He's giving her no indication that he's actually interested in her.
He's not interested in her.
No.
And then maybe for her, it's more like a challenge.
Which is more sad.
I know. Okay, so that's your loser. For me, the loser, honestly, is like Ji-hye. I kind of feel bad for Ji-hye. I know she's like mean and she's conniving, but she got a shit dad.
Yeah.
She can't help it. She can't help her like current situation.
No.
She didn't ask to be born on the other side of the Hanbok. The other side of the Hanbok. She has this man. She liked a absolute trash bag, right?
Well, as we all have.
Yes, and he is like trying to like seduce her
But
and like
she also
sneak her.
doesn't have to let him do this.
Exactly. And then at one point, I think it's in the next episode where Mr. Ma tells her, he's like, hey, like, you need to stop talking to him. We can do this. You and I can like plot. You know what I mean?
You and I can take your brother down.
Yeah.
We don't need Tae-young.
We don't need him. We don't need that sneaky guy. But I think she's my loser.
But also, if it comes to sabotage, she does need him because she's not good at this.
No, she's not very like.
Because she ain't got no teeth with this. Like she's probably very good at business.
Yeah.
But you have to have a certain level of ruthlessness if you're going to destroy somebody.
She doesn't have that.
And her minion is a goofball.
I know.
He's not ruthless either.
No.
It's very simple shit that they're doing.
I know.
Because
they couldn't even play that USB. They couldn't even put the PowerPoint up.
Because they didn't plant the camera in the room. You see what I'm saying? So you took
Oh, he did. He could have just recorded it.
I was like sitting there going, why is he not recording
Where's your
this?
cell phone?
But so like
sex noises.
Right. And so it was just like you didn't put a microphone outside the room when you heard sex noises. You didn't try to,
He didn't do that either. He didn't do any of that.
He didn't try to punch a hole in nothing. He's not good at those.
So, okay, winners.
Honestly, Tae-young. All the boys like Tae-young.
Yeah, good for Tae-young.
All the boys like Tae-young.
Mm-hmm.
Ji-hyeok, because now he finally knows the truth, and now he can stop torturing himself, and then his daddy don't need to come to him in a dream.
I think my winner is probably Ji-hyeok's mom.
Ji-hyeok's mom.
She's having her moment.
Yes.
She's free. Liberation. She's like, yes. She's confident. She's going to fight her husband.
She's listening to Beyonce very loudly.
She got a lawyer for $1. Mm-hmm. Like, she's going to hang out with her friend.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have slumber parties every night.
Like, help her. Mm-hmm. And they all get to sleep, and they get to sleep in the room together like little girls.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have fun. So I think she won.
I agree with that. So we gotta track our tropes.
Trope Tracker.
Trope Tracker.
Okay, so I think we had a couple other ones too, so we'll add that in. Okay, so fake fainting to stop a wedding.
Yes.
Right. The cold CEO punishment arc.
Yes.
Okay. Misunderstood kiss fake out.
Yes, and then up against the wall.
Up against the wall, so that's 4.
But then we've got the up against the wall again.
So we'll just count that as
yeah.
Shared umbrella moment. He like pops up.
5.
We already said the door pin kiss. Mm-hmm. And then we have the male lead versus the second lead, the jealousy.
Love it.
Right? And then finally, there's sabotage of secret photos. I think that was it.
Yes, we got like 8.
We have 8. Great.
So, we are back next Wednesday to chase the 10th episode of Dynamite Kiss. And what do you think of the pod? Submit your questions, thoughts, prayers, rants, or whatever at chasingkdrama@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you directly, so be sure to follow us on our socials, subscribe, follow all of our things, the YouTubes, the Spotifys, the Apples, the Instagrams, and the TikToky, and tell your favorite drama addict about us. Tell your drama addict that we are talking about the dramas that they want to be talking about. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next K-Drama Chase.
Sarangees! Chasing K-Dramas is hosted and executive produced by Dulcé, Sloan, and me, Chrissy, Choi. I edit the audio and video, and our production is led by Thomas Yuen from TY Media and Go Get 'Em Productions. Our artwork is designed by Ji-hye Screen. We're an indie podcast, and we're always looking for fun partnerships. If you're a brand that's interested in sponsoring our chases, or for your fan who just wants to stay in touch, please check out our website at chasingkdramas.com.